G'day guys, Adam here from Cod Culture speaking. A lot of you guys have been sending me in emails and comments asking me to do a little video on hard body lures. So I've grabbed a few out of my own box. I'd like to give you a bit of a look at, and I'll tell you a bit about them and why I use them and when. I'm going to start on the smaller end of the scale. This one here is a little Megabass Bait X. It's a 70mm lure. Been using it in the smaller creeks and rivers around town. I target cod and yellowbelly with this lure. It's been very effective, and they hit them quite hard. They're a little different to some hard bodies, as they've got a bit of a sandpapery type feel, or a shell type feel, to replicate the yabby or crawfish type of lure. As you've probably seen with the hard hitter lure page, we've caught quite a few yellowbelly on these out at Lake Keepit around the Tamworth region in New South Wales, and they've been very successful. Also taken a few cod. They dive down to around about that 3.5 to 4 metre mark, and you can pick them up for a pretty reasonable price. So the Megabass Bait X. Another pretty popular lure that you guys probably would have used a lot of, they've been very popular, is the Feral Cat, made by Greg Cat. Been a very popular lure around the scene for a lot of years. Bass, yellowbelly, Murray cod. They've done very, very well. Particularly like this purple colour. Although red and black, green and red, everyone has their own favourite colour. I've just recently added a feather to the back treble of this one, just for a little bit of flash and something different. The fishing had been a little quiet around here, and the feather on the tail had brought a few fish undone last weekend out at the dam. So the Feral Cat, it's around that 70mm long again, dives down to about 4 metres. Very reliable, and they're Australian made, so get onto those Feral Cats. Another Aussie lure is the Eddie Dam Buster. They've been around for a long time, these Eddie's lures. They're very well done. They've got a great finish on them. They've got a really good action. I put up a photo the other week. We were trolling these out at the dam for golden perch, and managed to get a nice 72cm cod on one in the purple pattern. This is blue and white, as you guys probably know by now. I'm a bit of a sucker for this colour. They'll do really well again this season, and if you guys haven't got one, head over to the JD and Eddie Lures page and give them a bell, because they're top quality and you won't be let down. That's the green and gold colour. That's the one that took the fish last week. As you can see, paint job's hardly affected, so very good quality. But yeah, have a go. Another lure I'd like to show you today is a Mitto's lure. These are a locally made one out of Newcastle, New South Wales. They've got a great finish to them and a great colour. Very original. They've done very well in the clear waters, especially up around Glenmoyne Dam, things like that. I think they're going to go very well here too. Good shape, good swimming action, very, very strong. I couldn't recommend him anymore. The only place I found him is on the Lure Lovers website. So if you look up lurelovers.com, you'll come across these. They're all handmade, so they're all going to be different, but they're fantastic lures. That's about an 80mm size. He does do a larger one also, which is in about the 120mm. Be perfect for chasing those bigger cod if you are after those trophy 80+ centimetre fish. When you are chasing those big fish, you want to be using big lures. So generally, you know, they're only going to break cover for something that's worthwhile, and something of this size fits the bill nicely. Another one here is a little tailor-made lure. It again's around that 100mm mark. Dives down to around about 4 metres. As you can see, it's a bit different body shape than your standard hard body lure, standard egg shape. This one's shaped a bit more like a shrimp. They've been around for a long time, the TaylorMades, and they make some of my favourite surface lures. But that's just a different option. Haven't been able to give this one a swim yet, but if you have a look on their Facebook page or even their web page, you'll see that they've caught many fish, and they'll be very popular for a long time. Another option here, all those other lures I've shown you there before are all floating models. These are a suspending model. These are a Norman lure. I think it's called the Double Deep. They've got a really nice coating on them, glitter coating, bit of flash. I find sometimes in these dirty waters that stuff with a bit of glitter in it or the UV will stand out a bit more, get that last bit of light and reflection. Certainly couldn't hurt. But these have caught me a couple of nice fish. Mainly the smaller models, as they're 80mm lures. I don't generally get the bigger fish on them, but they're a good prospecting lure and well worth giving a go. Another very popular lure that have been around for as long as I can remember, the Orgy Plow. A lot of you guys will know this lure and probably use it yourselves. They have a good rattle in them, very loud for stirring up those cod. This one's in the 7.6 metre model, so it's a very deep diver, good for prospecting around the bottoms of rock walls and the deeper sections of your rivers and dams. I know some of you guys come cod open, will be chasing the bigger trophy fish, some of those metre plus fish that you always strive to get. And this is a newer model by the Orgy range. It's a 100mm plow. This one dives down to 15 feet plus, but they also do a 25 feet plus model. Colours are personal choice. I like this red and black model. I also like your purple and black, things like that as well. They're very successful. They've got a wire through bib, very strong, but I don't need to plug these too much. They're extremely popular. That's just another option for you guys chasing some of them larger fish. Another Murray cod lure that's been in the staple for a long time is your stump jumpers. The number one's a very popular size for your bigger model cod, or if you're targeting cod specific. If you're targeting whatever's in the river really, like if you're after a combination of yellow belly and Murray cod, you might want to switch down to the size 2, just for a bit better chance at getting a golden perch as well. But the size 1 for me will be for targeting cod. Sometimes in those deeper pools. And another lure I'm going to show you today is the King Mong. It's made by Muldoon. It's a 160mm body in the lure, and with the bib it works out to be about 250mm long, so 25 centimetres. It's about the size of my hand. Good for trying those deeper waters. Dives down to 40 feet. A lot of guys use them along the Murray River in those deeper sections and along the bottoms of dams. You won't find you use these too much in the rivers in the northwest New South Wales. We just don't have the room and the diving capacity. But if you've seen any of Rod McKenzie's videos and pictures, you'll see the guys put these to use on the very large Murray cod down there, and have been extremely successful with it. So go out there. Cod season's only a week away. Can't wait to get into them myself, and I hope you guys have a really good season. And until then, I'll see you on the water.